Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our workout for today. All the blocks are timed, so make sure that you pay attention to when you're working for 60 seconds and when you're working for 30 and how many rounds. Also, make sure that you pay attention to the end of block 1. It does have a rest, and I want you to take it. So work really hard on those 4 exercises in a row and take a rest, whatever rest is supposed to be. On some block, on one round it'll be 60 seconds, on another round it may be 30 seconds. So pay attention to that. Okay, here we go. So first exercise listed is an alternating tick-tock lunge. So we're going to start on the front side of our mat. Tick-tock just means I'm going there and back, kind of like the arm on a clock, the old kind of clocks. So we're gonna step all the way back. I'm gonna step back with my left leg first, aim to tap the ground, and then lift up that front leg. The leg that just landed is going to be the one that goes back forward. So as a reminder, I step back with my left, tap that right foot, and back forward. Then I'm going to switch legs. So then my right leg is going to go back, left leg taps, and forward. The easiest way to remember when you step back which leg is supposed to go is to not plant that foot. So if I step back with my right leg, I'm not going to plant my left foot all the way on the ground. Just tap the toe. So now I know that leg is in the air, and that's the one that goes. When you get to the front, make sure that you do plant it because we're alternating legs. So I'm going to go left, then right. Your goal on this move is speed and quality. Sometimes those two don't go together. But think about it as I want as many as you can back and forth with as low as you can go. So if you can tap that knee every time, that's ultimately what we're looking for. If you can't sit as low as you can, remember that in our assessment, some of us had a little block, but most of us were going knee to the ground. So aim to repeat whatever you did. If you used a block, please don't use a block right now. You're going to end up tripping over it with your heels and your toes. So just do the best you can to gauge how low to go. Okay, so that's exercise 1. Next, there are negative push-ups. We've done these many times. 3 seconds down, pause for 1, up as fast as you can. So from the feet, 1, 2, 3, back to the top. 1, 2, 3, back to the top. I would prefer that you stay on your toes as long as possible on this one. I realize you have a round at 60 seconds. Do the best that you can. I think you have 2 rounds at 60 seconds. Do the best that you can. So if you can make 30 seconds staying on your feet and then drop to your knees, that's great. But really push yourself to get as far as you can on those staying on your feet. All right, next, we have a simple bicep curl with an overhead press. The goal on this one though is slow motion. Remember, you're going for time, not for number. So I would prefer that you end up doing 8 of these in 60 seconds than doing 10 of these. So slow and steady. So think about 3 seconds up, abs in tight, big press overhead, open those shoulders, nice and slow back down, all the way extended. Slow motion. Your goal is just to remain moving the whole time. You can go as slow as you want, as long as those arms stay moving. When you hit the bottom, it's right back up again. Last on this list are our speed skaters. We all know our speed skaters. Starting on one side, it's a big hop and reach, tap that back leg, hop and reach, tap that back leg. So notice on these exercises, the first one that you do, the tick-tock lunges, we're looking for some speed. The second and the third, the negative push-ups and the slow motion curl and press, we're not looking for speed. We're looking for slow, strong, steady. Then you're gonna hop up and finish with those speed skaters and then break. That's why I want that break. We start fast, we go slow and strong, finish the block fast, or the round fast, and then take a break. All right, moving on. The next block is all stability ball. Starting with our dumbbell chest press. Remember, our goal on these are always to go as heavy as possible. So walking forward, we want to make sure, as always, head is resting on the ball, abs and glutes are tight with the hips to the ceiling, weights are lined up over the chest, elbows go wide, try to get the arms all the way down to the ball, big press back to the top, wide, and press. Alrighty, from there, we're gonna set one down like we've done before on the pullover, unless you have super heavy, unless you have light weights, and then you can hang on to both of them for this one. But as a reminder, our pullover, we're in the exact same position, hanging on to your single or both dumbbells, however you want. And we are going into our pullover. So what I forgot to mention on your dumbbell chest press is that we're working with that tempo again. 3 seconds down, 1 second pause, 1 second up. So same on this pullover. 1, 2, 3, pause, pull it back to the top. 1, 2, 3, pause, and pull. On that pullover, make sure that you stop the pullover right over your shoulders. Don't take it all the way to your chest or your rib cage, or you're gonna end up losing a lot of the tension on this one. Alrighty. Next, we are flip over for our pike ups. So on our pike ups, we're also gonna work on tempo. Hunter, say hi.
Hi.
So on our pike ups, we're also working on our tempo, but we're gonna reverse it. It's gonna be 1 second up, pause at the top, 3, 2, 1 on the way down. So my feet are on the ball, or my shins on the ball, abs are nice and tight in that pike. We're gonna take 1 second up, quick pull, pause, 3, 2, 1. Quick pull, 3, 2, 1. On these, you should really feel the difference with that tempo. Forcing the abdominals to stay engaged for that nice slow release is going to challenge that release. So give that one some good effort. All right, the last stability ball exercise are those hamstring curls. Again, working with tempo. 1, 1, 3. So we've got the calves and shoes on the ball. Remember, this is the curl, so we're not taking the bottom of the feet, we're taking the back of the legs. So hips come up, abs in nice and tight. 1 second to curl it in nice and strong. 1. Remember that your hips come up 2, and then slow release. 3, 2, 1. Quick pull, up, pause, 3, 2, 1. Remember, on that release, the goal is to keep the glutes and hamstrings engaged the entire time. So make sure it does not feel like a drop of the hips. Keep those hips up as high as you can as you release the bend in the knees. All right, guys.